Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
It's my must-go-to farm meeting. That is a statement from an attendee of our annual Ag Summit. Hi, I'm Tom Sorensen, Agency Director of America Insurance Group. The A-Team and I want to invite you to the 26th Annual Ag Summit to be held at Wedgwood Cove in Albert Lee on February 5th at 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. We will have an array of presentations and vendor booths, followed by lunch. You will have to RSVP by calling our office at 507-377-2000 or going to our website at americainsurance.com.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
That's right. We're here at Power 96. We got live coverage for you here from the historic Roy Nystrom Arena here at the beautiful Albert Lee City Arena. I am Sports Director Dave Nelson. I will be your host this evening, but alongside of me, I got a gang of friends. That's right. I got
You can't say gang.
Mr. J. Barron's, Big J25.
Yeah, sports.
Yeah, sports. And, of course, Marcus Antonio Calderon, or Caldy, a.k.a. Sparky, as we call him in the business. That's right. You're listening here on 96.1 FM.
Sparky?
Power 96.
Sparky.
From the last time, he had some sparks going through. Remember when he was holding up?
Oh, yeah, when you go to... You
camera
can't talk
cord.
about that. OSHA will be mad.
OSHA will be mad.
OSHA will be mad. But, of course, we're coming to you live here from, like I said, the Roy Nystrom Arena, here near Center Ice, as we have a battle tonight between your Albert Lee Tigers.
I can literally see Ron right now in his house, up, screaming and hollering, cut the feed!
Why?
We're talking about stuff we shouldn't talk about.
Right. Anywho, tonight your Albert Lee Tigers are facing the Red Wing Wingers. Of course, Red Wing was here earlier in the year, and Tigers came out with a 5-1 win.
It's funny, they don't look very red.
No, they do not. The Wingers, of course, wearing purple tonight. Your Tigers will be wearing white.
Not just tonight, they're always purple.
Well, then tonight they're wearing full purple.
That's because of road game.
Yes. Of course, your Tigers wearing their whites tonight. Of course, I wish it was the baby blue. We have not got to see the baby blue yet this close. Maybe Tiger or Albert Lee Hockey Day, we may.
I hope they wear the black ones.
Which would be cool, too. But, yeah, like I said, we got a fun game here tonight. We just got done watching the JV. Clip the wings of the Wingers 5-3. And tonight we've got a little different storyline as we have most of our senior stars back, as well as Brock Scott. Brock Scott is back here tonight as well, so he's looking to get back to his powerful ways before he was injured. One injury that we can say is Mr. Sam McGill. From what I've heard, he's got a tight tear in his MCL.
If you would have been here, like the rest of us,
I know, I had to go to the bathroom.
Getting paid. He stopped by to give us an interview, but we couldn't turn the box on.
Oh, well, maybe during the intermission.
So we got to learn what was wrong with him.
So
Caldy, what was wrong with him?
Yeah, what was wrong with him, Caldy?
You are correct by the injury that he has, and he said that he'll be out for the rest of the hockey season. He's going to try to make it back to play a little baseball, and he's definitely going to save himself for college football.
Yeah, and, of course, had a great football season, Minnesota All-Star. See, here he comes. Now, do you think he'll do it?
No.
Is he going to do the interview this time?
He doesn't want to talk to you.
He doesn't want to talk to us. I was going to say, do you want to do a quick interview, Sam?
Here.
Okay, Caldy's going to give up his headset here quick. You got time, don't you? He'll hook you up there.
Well, he is in his street clothes, so I
Yeah.
would assume that he does have
And
a little bit of time.
He's running the camera here. So you do have a brace on, it looks like. So what happened?
Yeah, supposedly, I tore a part of my MCL off my tibia bone. I got some time to rest here. Obviously, done for this hockey season, but
Yep.
I'm hoping to be back for baseball.
Okay,
Start
and that's
up.
what we were wondering because
Yeah.
we love watching you play baseball.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, I should be back. That's my plan, and obviously, I'm just being precautionary here.
Yeah.
With baseball, but also playing football next year. So, I'm just being careful with myself for sure.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great thing to do, Sam.
Yeah.
Like when Josh was playing, obviously, my son Josh, when he had that ankle injury,
Yeah.
it was very tough for me to get him to understand that these games, they don't matter.
Yeah.
You have the rest of your life, and obviously your goal is to go play football.
Yep. Yeah.
Where that could lead into something huge.
Yep.
So
Yeah, no kidding.
regular season hockey doesn't really
Yeah.
matter in the
No.
big picture.
Exactly, yeah, and that's what me and my family have realized is and not saying this isn't important, but there's more
Right.
important things ahead for me, personally in my athletic career. But I still am coming here. I'm not going to all the practices anymore. Just it's a lot of time, but I'm showing up to these games. I still want to be a leader of this team. Even if I'm not playing, like I always say, personally is one of the biggest, most important parts of your team are the players that are leaders.
Exactly.
And even if I'm not out there, I can still be a leader
You're
on the bench.
still filling that role,
Yep.
and to the younger classmen, that is more important than you will
Yeah.
ever understand.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
You gave me chills. I got
Yeah.
goosebumps.
Yeah, no, totally. And, that's what I try to do, throughout all my sports is just be a leader, and that's what matters most.
And you have been, and of course, at center ice or 50-yard line after every game, of course, a very Christian student athlete. So give you that. I know I'm getting chills just thinking about that too. I mean,
Yeah.
you're always out there doing that.
Of course.
Let's get back to a little bit more. Hey, there's Phil Scott has his Power 96 hoodie on.
Ooh,
Love it, Phil.
filthy.
There we go. But going back to your football year this year, heck of a year.
Yes.
You made the All-Star game. How cool was that?
The biggest thing is going to represent my town and my team. Elberly football is always looked at as, we're going to go lose. We're going to have a losing record. That ain't it anymore. And my grade always knew that coming in is we're going to go out there and we're going to be that team that you can count on to win a game. And, it was just beyond, it was just an amazing experience to go up to US Bank Stadium and play with, some of the best players in Minnesota and, to be one of them as well, playing in that game. So, and just looking back at the whole, football season and, I don't know how many, football prospects for Albert Lee are listening to me right now, but, my goal is, I'm not able to go out on an Albert Lee football field ever again, but my goal is to, that what I did what me and my team did as a on the football field can be a lasting impact on Albert Lee football.
It was special.
And I want, everyone to get out and play football because, it's one of those things that you only have one shot to do in life, and it's a darn fun game, and
Absolutely.
especially when you win. But
Yep.
it's amazing.
That's so great. A lot of kids don't understand that is this time is only here.
Yep.
Once this door closes, you can't ever go back.
100%.
Get out there, live, have fun. And I'm a class of 98er, been a Tiger my entire life. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Tiger pride.
Yes, sir.
And I will tell you that coming out and watching you kids this year was way different than
Yeah.
we've ever had the opportunity to do ever since I was in high school.
Yes,
so
100%.
we're talking 27 years,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
and
that,
that
when Caldy was in the '89 and things like that. That
that
was when
group
the last
of
time they were good.
kids to light the fire
Yep.
again was amazing.
Yeah, and the thing is, you just come together. We stuck together an entire, since 6th grade. The youth programs really helped with that First Presbyterian Church started up for the 5th and 6th graders. That's really been helping. But my grade is just stay together this whole time, and that's the biggest thing is
That's huge.
building team. You can't have guys quit, and you gotta stay together. and be a team.
I tried to explain that to Dave. Dave's new to this whole hockey thing.
To the hockey thing.
And so Josh's group, when Josh was coming up, we had the Yunes, we had the Edwards, we had the Lighties. That group had been together since we're squirts.
Yes.
Like, they played every year together. Yes, there were the occasional, B team slipping up into that A team, but every year it was the same team. So these kids knew each other better than they knew their other family.
Yeah, 100%. They got chemistry together, and that's what that's the thing you need is,
and you can't teach that aspect of
100%.
it.
I mean, you can have a team that might not have as much skill, but if you have chemistry, if you're out here passing the puck, you know where each other is at. Don't matter how fast you are, how hard of a shot you got. If you know where your guys are at, that's what helps.
He's got to dial in, man. He knows.
Now, here's one thing, and Caldy, if Caldy could ask a question, which he gave you his headset. During baseball, there's been times you've been like 10 feet off of home plate running forward.
Yeah.
Are you ever afraid of getting hit in the face with a baseball?
Well, actually, I'm probably a little more afeared now because my brother actually got hit in the face by a baseball this last summer and got dinged up pretty bad. So, I might be, that ball's a little more scary. But, I'm just going so hard, in baseball. You just don't even think about it. Your adrenaline's going so hard, and it's just you want to knock that ball out of the park.
Yeah, like I said, it's been great being able to call the games that you've been in, and I know, even going back to last year to hockey when I really got to see you out there, and then through baseball and then football this year and stuff. It's been a pleasure to watch you. Where are you going to go to school at now?
I'm going to St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Up in the cities, playing some football.
And so
I'm excited.
How does that program look before you and after you now?
What do you mean by that?
So are they a pretty good program as far as defensively?
Yeah, so actually a couple years ago they moved from Division 3 to Division 1.
D1.
So they're Division 1 now. That was like the first D3 team to ever do that. So now they're in the it's called the Pioneer League. You travel nationwide, which is going to be a cool experience, I really like the fit of that team defensively because they run a 3-4 defense, and they're actually recruiting me as an outside linebacker, which, I think fits my physical ability and my height and, length off the edge because they'll just rush me off as a D line or a D end more than if I was down in a hand in the dirt defensive end, which, in high school I was always a stand-up guy, coming off the edge, but, I'll go into secondary to do a little coverage, but, trying to get that quarterback like I did in high school. But, they have a really good coach there, Glenn Caruso. He's been there for 18 years. He just got inducted in some Hall of Fame for the Minnesota coaches committee or whatever. But, it's just a team I look at, and I can just see myself being there and, working hard, but also, at the same time, half of it's football, but also going there and getting a good education for myself, set myself up for, the rest of my life. And
what are you looking at doing after football?
Yeah, I think I'm going to major in, business or something. Okay. I'm not really sure yet. I've always had good grades in school. I take care of all my grades well. And, I think I'm good with numbers somewhat. But, I'm going to try to go into business, maybe some sales. I feel like I'm good at talking to people. I'd love to just sit here and talk to you all game, honestly. If you guys ever need a fill-in, I'll come and sit up here and
we'll
talk.
Definitely have you.
I'm serious.
You can come fill in for Dave.
I'm actually serious.
Me and you can do this.
Yes,
our ratings would go through the roof.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we'll definitely have you in. Like I said, it's always a blast having you. Like I said, you're a standout kid. Like I said, just overall great student athlete. So I was glad that you got to come up here and sit with us for a little bit.
Absolutely.
Of course.
And
I'll
on
do that
Saturday,
anytime.
hockey day, of course, we're going to be
here.
We're going to
be here all day, Sam.
13 hours. So feel free to come on up at any time. We'll get you on the air. And
awesome.
And
I'd really like to do that, honestly.
Like I said,
absolutely.
Too. Especially
you
when
have my
you
headset.
get into that.
I'm not kidding.
All right. I'll come take it.
Sounds good. We'll let you get back to the locker room here. And like I said, good luck the rest of the year. Congratulations on a great football season, and good luck as you go on to college.
I appreciate it. And for anyone listening, don't give up on this hockey team. We got a lot of the season left. We can beat a lot of good teams. It's any given night you can win. Doesn't matter who it is.
Game of inches.
That is true.
Thank you guys for having me on.
No, thank you. Of course, that's Sam McGill, standout student athlete here at Albert Lee High School.
Don't figure it out, Sammy. It's awesome.
By the way, this is the Dawson Limousine pregame show.
Absolutely.
And, of course, anybody listening in, maybe Brad's listening in. There you go. That was a nice little interview. Hey, thanks again, Sam.
Yeah.
And
thanks,
but yeah, so that, hey, sounds good.
see you on Saturday.
Let's get in here. Like I said, that was kind of unexpected, but great radio. And just double checking everything here.
See, I always told you. I don't know if you know me, but I'm kind of a big deal.
I've heard.
When I ask, we receive.
That's true.
You're kind of like E.F. Hutton.
You're kind of like that Phil Scott guy.
Filthy.
Let's go over our sponsors here today for this game. Of course, Americana Insurance, they bring you the press box. Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services bring you the scoreboard. Dawson Limousines bringing you right now the pregame show, starting lineups, and the postgame show. First period is going to be brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Second period will be brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. Third period will be brought to you by Southern Locking Glass. Of course, all of our power plays are going to be by the Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative.
Man, they're going to get a workout tomorrow. They better be on their power play.
I guarantee they're going to be out there. I'm assuming we'll have some peak issues, peak whatever alerts coming out through. But so like I said, that'll be good there. And, of course, David Valerio, he's at Robert Hoffman Realty, is bringing you the penalty kills. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that too much tonight. Last time we did it, there was only one puck out of – actually, not even a puck out of play.
I don't think there was one.
Not even a puck out of play, but David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty will bring you those as well. All Tiger Golds are brought to you by Southern Minnesota Branding. And timeouts brought to you by the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau. We got about 50 seconds to go here. Of course, once again, I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson. Big J25 and Mark Caldy, as like I said, we just introduced, or not introduced, but they just brought out the Tigers.
And the Wingers.
Wingers. Just looking through here real quick and making sure everything's working. Ron, our producer at home, says everything's looking good. Like I said, hockey day. I tell you what, it's going to be a fun day. We'll actually go live at 8. Coverage here starts at 8:15. So just to kind of give you guys a little bit, it is out on our Facebook. During most of the games that are here, we're going to have the camera going, things like that. We will have the sound going on our YouTube channel and our Boxcast.
And we're going to get Sam McGill to come.
Yep, Sam and McGill. The unfortunate thing with that is the music will be off during that because due to copyright laws, we can only play it through our radio and on our audio stream, so that won't be on there. But like I said, so if you tune in, it will be 3 different segments. They're labeled how they are. If you don't hear anything, don't freak out. It's because we're only going to be doing the score updates, interviews, things like that on there. Here comes the Tiger Buddies. And let's get to the starting lineups. Of course, we do have the Albert Lee one. We don't have the Red Wing. So we'll have those here as they come through. Once again, brought to you by Dawson Limousine. So here's the starting lineups for the Wingers.
Starting at goals, number 1, Ben Flan. Your D is number 21, Maddox Peterson. Number 22, Marcus Finholt. Your wings are number 16, Carter Sloan. Number 18, Brody Peterson. And your center is number 25, Ethan Anderson. Those are your starters for Red Wing.
Yep. Now here comes your Albert Lee Tigers starting lineup brought to you by Dawson Limousine.
Starting in goal, number 30, O-Dog Hansen. Your defensive pair is number 12, Evan Anfinson, and number 14, Zayden Brua. Your wings are going to be number 19, Tyler Boff, and number 11, Brock Scott. And the center for that line is going to be number 18, Ethan Steeler. Look at that. Sliding on up.
Yep. And of course, all senior starting lineup here tonight. And so, like I said, just great to see that. And, of course, they're doing that. So we're going to take our first break here right now as it is time for the national anthem. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea Tiger Hockey. And this has been the Dawson Limousine pregame show.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lea.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And we're back.
I love that song. Even if it is the digital side, it just gives me chills. America!
Are you sure it's not because it's 20-some degrees in this arena and it's negative 80 outside?
No, it's because that was my national anthem.
Oh, there is that. All right, this again is Albert Lea boys hockey as the Tigers take on the Wingers here from Red Wing. Listening to Power 96 live coverage from the Americana Insurance Press Box. And here we go, first period, G2 Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Of course, thank you, Adam, as we get everything situated here. Of course, if you're maybe listening right now, you can hear this on 96.1 FM, or else you can also stream it from our YouTube channel, a Boxcast app, or our website. All right, here we go. Center ice face-off. I'm digging this one here. As, of course, Steeler going to take it. It's going to be kicked back towards Anfinson. So controlled by the Tigers, bringing it through neutral ice. Going to be dumped down into the winger zone as Scott dumps that down. Both tried to get to it. It's going to be tipped around a little bit there, but it's going to be held in there by Steeler. Then it's going to be tipped out. And Hauser come in. He'll kick that back down, and they're just going to dump that behind the winger net. Big hit down there by Scott behind the winger net. Down in the near side corner. It's going to be pushed across to the far side, now along the boards there.
Oh, there's a trip.
Whoa, no call.
Arm.
The coach is not liking it. Scott picks it up. Scott
scores! Holy! Oh, and the Red Wing coach is going to lose his mind.
Yes, he is. We're watching that, so... And he's laying into...
he is losing his mind.
So we'll see here. Scott for sure got it, and he wants to talk to a ref. As ref is going to make his way over. He's going to basically say, you missed that trip. And somehow the puck got pushed back out into the stick of a Tiger up to Scott. And in for a Southern Minnesota Branding Tiger goal. It's 1-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. We'll see who gets the assists on there. I'm not sure who the defender was that tipped it back in towards Scott. Tell you what, that's been something we've been missing here is Scott. And he just the little motor that he has, man. He's a mover. Like I said, the Red Wing coach not happy on that call.
I don't know why he would be happy.
Center ice face-off.
I mean, it doesn't bother me that the Tigers scored.
Coker dicks that back into the Tiger zone. Tigers tried to bring that forward. It's going to be poke checked away. Wingers bring that down in the Tiger zone on the near side. Fighting down in the corner. It's going to be moved forward here as the Tigers will pick that up. Moving it through is going to be Hauser. Actually, he's going to drop back as the Wingers put some definite pressure there on the Tigers down deep in the Tiger zone. Tigers move that forward out into neutral ice. Going to go ahead and just get that across before the Wingers get it. Now the Wingers try to dump that in. They will get it down into the Tiger zone. Now on the near side corner. Over to the far side before it's picked up. And that is going to be Casey Elvey. He'll try to get that to neutral ice. It gets tipped back in, but here comes Brua. Brua now bringing it through neutral ice. Down into the winger zone. Now behind the winger net. Goes on the near side. Dumps that back to Hauser. Hauser back towards Brua. Brua centers that, and it's a shot. It's going to go just a bit wide. And it was actually shot there by Elvey. Picked up. Oh, and we got a little...
You missed it.
Play.
You missed the fight at the end of the JV game. They were going through the handshake line, and it was done, and all of a sudden there's fist flying over here.
Caldy, of course, sliding back and forth so we can get all the angles here. Dumped down into the near side corner there. Picked up. Oh, a big hit there along the boards as Herr gets that moved across. It goes back. It's going to be kept in there, though, by Elvey. Oh, and a big collision there as...
The funny thing is Anfinson took the worst of it. Anfinson gave the check, but then he received a bigger check.
And that's going to just be dumped in from Elvey on net from behind the blue line. Now there's another... Now it's getting really chippy here between both teams. Quick shot there. That was shot from Herr. It was deflected out front, loose out front. Wingers pick it up, bringing it through neutral ice. Down into the Tiger zone. It's going to be poke checked away, and there goes Hauser. Hauser dumps it towards Anfinson. Anfinson just dumps it down into the winger zone.
Nice play by Anfinson to get the stick on that to alleviate the ice.
Yep. Quick change, which the Tigers needed. Wingers pick that up in their zone, bring it through neutral ice down to the Tiger zone. And I don't know how that, as number 21 for Red Wing, just made it through like 3 Tigers. But Tigers pick that up. They try to get it out neutral ice. It's going to be tipped back in by the Wingers. Picked up on the near side corner. Now over to the far corner. Picked up by Herr. Herr moving that forward. It's going to be held in, though, by 21 for the Wingers. And here we go. It's going to be chipped up and out of play. That's a puck out of play by Davey Villarreal at Robert Hoffman Realty.
Davey!
Of course, Davey Villarreal. You need expert real estate services for buyers or sellers, property management, go ahead and give Davey a call, 507-318-0247. Face-off on the far side is going to be controlled by the Tigers.
Nice
brought
pass.
in, and here comes Sternhagen.
Tape.
Sternhagen has a poke checked away, but it's going to be held in by Brua. Brua with a shot deflected out front. Picked up by the Wingers. Now it's Sternhagen somehow gets that out. It goes to Kolker. Kolker takes a shot. That one bounces out. And that was a shot by Elvey. Now held in a shot by Hauser. I'm not sure if Hauser's going to get credited because it got deflected a lot
out front. The tip
out
front's going to get that goal.
Kolker's leading the charge, but that's another Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal to make it 2-0 in favor of Albert Lee on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
I'm going to say 17 from 8. So I'm going to say.
All right.
Kolker from Hauser.
That's what you're calling. Okay. Face-off controlled by the Tigers, but it's going to be poke checked away as that was brought in by Elvey. Oh, another big collision out there in neutral ice. Puck goes down into the Tiger zone. And there's bodies flying everywhere down here. They're playing a very physical game. Brua's going to pick it up, moves it through into neutral ice, gives it to Kolker. Kolker brings it down. It's Kolker and Sternhagen. Oh, with a one-timer for Sternhagen, just misses, but it's going to be picked up by Hauser. Hauser takes it from the near side corner, now behind the winger net. Gets that out to Brua. Brua out to Kolker. Kolker with the shot. Nice
Unbelievable save by the goalie.
Another shot there by the Tigers. Puck's going to go wide, but it's going to be picked up by the Wingers. and he just blew through Brula to try to get that through him. Somehow it went back into the Winger zone, but Wingers picked it up, took it to neutral ice, down into the zone. There's another big collision.
There's
and
a
that
penalty
one,
on that one.
That one will be picked up for the penalty, I believe.
Kolker?
No, that looks like it's going to be Hauser's going towards the box. The box isn't even open yet. So a slashing call.
Trip,
excuse me.
And I was right, but they did add a secondary assist to that goal. It was Kolker. 8 got the secondary assist, 9 got the primary assist.
Okay. And we go to a David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill as Hauser goes to the box for tripping. Face off on the near side, picked up by the Tigers. They're going to get a clear, send it down length of the ice. Wingers down there in their zone to pick it up. Here comes Scott, though. Scott not backing off at all. Another big collision there behind the Winger net. And Scott's going against 2. He's got the puck. He takes a shot. Backhanded in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, my gosh.
Are you kidding me?
3-0. Shorthanded goal. Brock Scott just powerhoused his way down there. Took on two players by himself. Gets the puck, goes back out in front of the net.
Timeout, Red Wing.
Yep, backhands it in. Timeout by Red Wing, as timeout brought to you by the Alberta Convention and Visitors Bureau. Hey, the Alberta Convention and Visitors Bureau, they remind you to go take a quick timeout and go to explorealbertlee.com. That's right, there you can see all the happenings that are going to be happening around the area, as well as the Big Freeze coming up on the 14th. Of course, it'll be that whole weekend. Lots of great activities. Caldy said he's going to go play broomball.
Never said anything of the sort.
Oh, I thought you said you and I were going to go play. So
I believe I heard Mr. Ron Hunter.
Ron Hunter's going to go play some broomball. I might go fishing.
Say that, they need to communicate with you to see if you would help out in that situation.
I am out. But, of course, like I said, explorealbertlee.com. 3-0 lead here with 11:52 to go. We're still on a Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. But it's 3-0 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard in favor of the Tigers. And like I said, I don't know if you guys got to watch that at home. Wow. Jay, I'm almost speechless. Even you are speechless.
All I can say is, are you kidding me?
That's what.
Pert near his mouse, get on the team down there, beating up on 2 guys, steals the puck behind the Red Wing net, and then stuffs it in.
Yeah, crazy. Center ice face-off controlled by the Wingers. Brock Scott unassisted. They just announced that there. Wingers will take that down into the far side corner. For the Tigers, they get to clear, send it down length of the ice. Beam me up, Scotty. That's 2, Ron says.
He's got a lot of stored energy from being out with that injury.
Wingers do bring that in from their zone through neutral ice down to the Tiger zone. Going to be deflected kind of out front, and Tiger's going to get a clear. Wingers are going to pick that up now behind their net. Here comes Scott again. Oh, no, excuse me. That's
Sternhagen.
I seen the one. I thought it was Scott. I was like, oh, my God. But it's going to be dumped back in. Sternhagen now down there. He's going to see what he can't duplicate there of Scott's. But Winger's going to pick that up, take it through neutral ice down into the Albert Lee zone. Number 24, he does weave through a couple of Tiger players there, gets it down in the near side corner. Now out in the open, it's out open up front.
That's a goal.
And they're calling a goal for Red Wing. So short-handed goal, power play goal for Red Wing makes it 3-1.
And Albert Lee is almost full strength. 16 seconds left.
No, they are now.
It should be. No, it will be. Yeah.
They are now.
Yeah.
They don't have it. They're going slow on the scoreboard. There it goes. All right. Center ice face-off. Taken, controlled by the Tigers. Back to Brua. Brua moves it forward towards Balf. Balf gets it forward towards Brua, and it's going to be froze there as Brua almost looks like he either got tangled up a little bit or blew a tire. I'm going to say that he got tangled up. Scott down there having some words, and referee pulling him back. Okay, here we go. Face-off on the far side, deep in the winger zone. That is taken by a Steeler. It's going to be controlled by the wingers, and they do bring it through neutral ice before it's picked back up by Hauser. Whoa, sticks going, flying. Not sure what happened. It was all kind of there in front of the Tiger bench. But no arms up. But somehow that stick went flying, which normally would be considered a penalty, so maybe they're just saying that
it is not always a penalty.
Could be if the opponent hits it out of his hand and flings it up and out of play.
No, you can stick lift. Stick lift is 100% legal.
Okay, when is it considered a penalty?
When you get into the hands.
Okay, well, there you go.
When you get into the hands or get into the wrist.
All
if
right.
it's a clean
face
stick,
off on the near side, controlled by the Tigers. They're going to move that forward.
If it's
goes over towards Hauser.
If it's a clean stick to stick going up, it's usually not. But once you get into the hands or in the wrists, then it becomes a slash. You never want to go downward and break a stick. If you do that, that's 9 times out of 10 they're going to call that a slash every time.
Wingers bring that down in the Tiger zone. Tigers pick it back up. Moving it forward is Kolker. Kolker on the near side brings it down into that corner. Puck's going to go still kind of there behind as it went to the left side, to the right side.
There's a sandwich.
Fighting for it down there along the near side corner. It's going to be Sternhagen out front. Sternhagen to Hauser, or excuse me, to Alvey. That's a Casey Alvey goal at 9:21. It's another Southern Minnesota Branding goal, and it takes it to 4-1 in favor of the Tigers on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. I'm going to zoom up here so make sure everything's still looking good there. Yeah, he just comes out. I'm watching it back on the replay on the camera here. Gets it centered out in front. Bam! 4-1 lead, Tigers. Center ice faceoff controlled by the wingers. They dump it down into the Tiger zone. Picked up by Brua. Brua moves that forward. It's going to be kind of caught there along the boards. Now we move it forward to Anfinson. Anfinson working on the near side. Tries to get around at number 22 for Red Wing. Can't quite do that. Red Wing will poke check that away, but here comes the Tigers. That's a nice little poke check there. As that is Fletcher Persig just doing some work out there with his stick. And it's going to be dumped in. Red Wing's going to dump that back deep into the Tiger zone.
Did we miss a goalie change?
For Red Wing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Picked up by the Tigers down in there. And it's actually Ethan Brownlee. He gets a nice shot. Goalie sits on it and for the save. 10 shots on goal so far for the Tigers. 1 for Red Wing.
No, that is number 1. I just don't remember the black glove.
We're going to have a near side face-off down deep in the winger zone. It's going to be kicked back to 22 for Red Wing. He works behind the wing net, but it's kept in by Brua. Brua takes a shot. It's going to go just a little bit wide of the net. Now still fighting for it back in the thing. Scott somehow got tripped up there and ended up with the goalie.
Nets off.
So they're going to fix
Not
the
because
net.
nets off, just nets off. Oh, you guys aren't Washington fans.
No. Ron, I don't know if you even know what he's talking about. Okay, 8:18 to go here in your GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT first period. Been all Tigers so far. Right now they're going to go ahead and they're going to talk. Loosen the pan on the tripod a touch. There isn't no pan. We lost it. All right, face-off. Wingers are going to control that. Could just be the core. We'd have to check on that core a little
Not
bit.
me, Ron.
There's no more. There's no more on there. We lost it somewhere.
When he says when he says we, don't include me in on that, Ron.
Tigers do dump that down into the winger zone, but Winger's going to pick that up, take it into neutral ice before tipped back and forth, back down into the winger zone. Move forward through neutral ice is number 17, I believe, for Red Wing. He gets it tipped out there in front. Puck
Foot race.
Back out to neutral ice. Wingers do get that dumped into the Tiger zone before it's picked up by Brownlee. Brownlee over to Hauser. Hauser's going to go ahead and try to move that forward. It's going to be poke-checked away out in front of the benches. Picked up by Sternhagen. Sternhagen now working on the near side. They get down. Oh, big couple of hits down there. Another big collision. Wingers pick it up. Try to move it, but it's going to be dumped back in by the Tigers. Now we do have an arm up.
I think they're going to call interference on 10.
On Sternhagen?
Maybe not.
Not sure.
They're going to call it offside.
Offside.
And that's where I thought the interference was right here. I thought Sternhagen got into the winger defenseman trying to get out.
Oh, no.
Whoa, I'm super confused by that.
It's a penalty cross-check, right?
Yeah.
Or is this interference?
That's interference.
Interference. Cross-check. I didn't know how he was doing it.
I thought that was on Sternhagen. Holy.
Red Wing is not happy, the coaches. They're giving the referees an earful right now. I don't know how it all played out, but somehow, like I said, I couldn't tell if he did that or if he did the X when he came through, but they're calling that...
The X is interference.
Yes, calling that an interference on number 28 for Red Wing. So guess what? We're on a Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative Power Play. Face off in the winger zone. Actually going to be picked up by the Wingers. They'll send that down deep. Actually, right off of the goalie for the Tigers. Yeah, 2 minutes interference there. Tigers do bring that down into the winger zone. It's going to be picked up
by Sternhagen.
Yeah. Sternhagen over now to Kolker. Kolker will dump that back to Sternhagen. Sternhagen tries to get that out for Ulvey. It's going to go just a little wide. Picked up by Kolker. Now to Brua. Brua over to Ulvey. Ulvey tries to get that up to Sternhagen. Just can't connect. Sternhagen's go ahead and work this. So get back out. Now he goes up to Kolker. Kolker tries to get that through. It's going to be poke checked away. And that's going to get a clear. As right away the coach for Red Wing, get in your line change quick. Some fresh legs out there. Now it's going to be moved forward by the Tigers. Ulvey. And Ulvey was trying to look for Persig there, but unfortunately it was poke checked away. Wingers do go ahead and move that through neutral ice. And dump down. It's going to be picked up by Sternhagen. Sternhagen's going to go ahead and move this through. Now down on the near side. Down in the winger zone. Sternhagen with a couple of moves. And a beautiful pass over towards Ulvey, but it's going to go just wide. Back towards Brua. Brua with a shot. Going to be deflected out front. And that'll be a clear for Red Wing. Coach Erickson asking for a line change there. As Tigers going to pick this up. 15 seconds left on your Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative Power Play. Yes, here comes Brua. Brua now working this through neutral ice. He's going to go ahead and bring that in. Working down on the far side. He has a poke checked away. Wingers try to get that out, but it's going to be kept in there by Ulvey. Wingers now at full strength. Puck sent down into the Tigers zone. Must have been deflected out front. Tigers trying to move this forward. It's going to go towards Bulf. Bulf now brings it on the near side. Bulf with a shot, going to go just wide. Picked back up by the Tigers there on the far side, but that's going to be pushed through. What are they saying here?
That's a Davy Valerio puck out of play. It hit the light, Dave.
I see the light moving.
Davy Valerio and Robert Huffman realty. Puck out of play.
All right, far side face-off was controlled for a second by the Wingers, deflected out by the Tigers, That's going to come back in, and we're going through the neutral zone as a big collision on the boards. We really couldn't see it because everybody's standing up inside the box there.
Oh, but we heard it. There's a penalty on it, too.
Yeah. So
a Tiger's going to the box.
They pulled the goalie.
Yeah. So we'll wait to see what this call is.
I bet he extended his arms. They're probably going to call a rough on this. We couldn't see it, but if I was a betting man, I'm going to say this is going to be a rough, and he probably extended his arms. No, cross-check.
So cross-check on Scott. So Scott will sit 2 minutes. So 4:20 left to go here in your GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT
it's
first period.
4:20.
4:20 left on the clock, so that'd be, where did you put that at?
I just wrote the time down at 4:20, so it's easy for you to understand.
Oh, okay. I was looking at your...
Do you want me to do it the right way?
No. All right, face off on the far side.
Give me a new sheet. I'll
Down
do
in
it the right
Tiger
way,
zone.
then you can figure it out.
No. Oh, blew a tire there. Winger's working this now from the point. And try to find an outlet, and that's going to go wide. That shot there.
To all the hockey fans out there, that penalty occurred at the 12:20 mark of the first period.
12:40 mark.
No, he went in at 4:40 or 4:20. So you have to add 40 seconds.
Yeah.
To say, then you get 5. Then you got to add 12.
You don't have no clue. Here we go. Fighting for it down along in the Tiger zone on the near side. Still fighting for it down there. Tries to get it centered. Again, that looks like it was deflected out front. And it's going to be hit in from number 20, I believe. No, 22 for Red Wing. It's going to make it 4-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Fighting for it down there, kind of out of our sight to see.
Can't see down there.
We got
There's
a bunch of
so
Tiger,
many people standing down there.
A bunch of Tiger fans down there standing on the wall too. So
down in front.
we
and then the giant San Miguel is there too. So
he's taking up a new hobby. He's picture taking.
Yep, photography.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
So center ice face off. Colker's going to take this for the Tigers. Going to be controlled by Red Wing. Red Wing's going to go ahead and dump that down to the Tiger zone. And they try to move that to the middle, but it's going to be picked up by Colker. Colker now bringing this on the near side. He moves it up. Somehow gets through a couple of players, but it's going to be deflected. Yeah, offside.
No, they're going to call penalty. It's a hook.
Wow. Okay. I'm going to say I didn't see anybody on that side.
On 28 for the Wingers.
Viente Ocho.
2 minutes, yeah, for hooking. So down here, he must have got him here. Because somehow he got through. But, wow, okay, so here we go. It's a Freeborn Maury Electric Cooperative Power Play.
Let's hope it's better than the first one.
Tiger's going to control this. It's out to both from the point. Oh, he takes a shot, going to be deflected off of Scott. Scott's still trying to jam that in.
Whacking away at it.
Now we have a whistle. Now pushing and shoving.
The net was off, Dave.
Okay.
That's why the whistle was blown.
Hey, like I said, it was originally shot from both, and then Scott tried to get in. Scott is going to take the near side face-off. Is this going to be picked up there by her? Her to both. Both with a shot off the pads. Picked back up by Hauser. Kept in there by both. Both with a shot. Going to go wide again. Picked up by her. A couple Tigers fighting down there. It looks like it's... Whew, a lot of people don't like that. Another shot from both there on the... from near the blue line. Scott sends this back to both. Both up to Scott. Scott with a shot. Blocker save there. Now back behind is going to be Olvie. Olvie out to her. Tries to get that centered in. A little collision there out front, and Red Wing is going to get a clear. Tigers pick this up. It's going to be Bolf bringing it on the far side. Bolf has it poke checked away. Kept in, though, by Olvey.
Nice play by Olvey.
Back over to Bolf. Bolf now up towards Scott. Just can't connect with Scott. Down along the near side corner. Bolf with another shot. Going to just go wide. Actually, it was kind of deflected out front. Picked up by Olvey. Now fighting back and forth, and Red Wing will get the clear. So Tigers going to pick this up. Looks like it's going to be Bolf. The line change. Actually, it was picked up by Hauser. Hauser now bringing this to neutral ice. He'll move that forward on the near side. Passes back.
10 seconds to go here in the power
play. Brua over towards Hauser. That one's going to go wide.
I would like to have seen Hauser just rip that. He caught it, took too long, allowed the goalie to get over.
Sternhagen, he pushes that through. It's going to be cleared. So Red Wing at full strength. Brua will pick that up deep in the Tiger zone, moving it through neutral ice. Tries to get that forward towards Persig.
55 seconds left.
But Wingers will push that down in the Tiger zone. Fighting for it there along the near side. Picked up by Brua. Brua now forward over towards Olvey. Olvey brings it into the Winger zone. Just dumps that deep down. Battle along the near side. It'll be kicked out towards Hauser. That was actually centered by Kolker.
30 seconds.
But can't be held in as Kolker couldn't keep that in. Down in the Tiger zone with 20 seconds to go here in your GT Window and Door. Gutters by GT first period. Olvey dumps that in. Of course, that's Casey. Olvey dumps that. Down deep in the winger zone.
10
out
seconds.
There, just out front. Not sure how it didn't go in. No, shot. And that's going to be sent down for an ice.
With 1.7 seconds remaining on the clock.
Some great shots down there. I mean, and it was kind of clustered in there. Couldn't get all the full numbers. I know Drew Olvey was in there. Casey Olvey was in on there. Not sure who else took the shots there. 1.7 seconds left here. Near side face-off in the winger zone. And that was a long
1.7 seconds. I tell you that for sure.
At the end of your GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT first period.
It's not Wade over there. I think it's Amber. Amber Jensen running the clock duty. But look at that. I mean, if we look at the scoreboard, it looks so pretty. Tigers up 4-2 going into the locker room. Shots on goal. 16 for the Tigers, 4 for the Wingers. That's not a very good save percentage for Mr. Hansen. 2 goals on 4 shots.
Yeah.
Yikes!
And one was a power play.
Yeah, one was a power play.
Yeah, and the other one just kind of out front. Just not centered right. Like I said, just kind of a combination there. But
hold on, I got to put the headset down.
No, you put your headset down. I'm going to turn this down. Jay giving hugs there to fans in the stands. But it's 4-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our first intermission here as we'll hear some more from our sponsors. And then we'll go through all of our sports boosters as well. But yeah, Albert Lee 4, Red Wing 2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Boys Tiger Hockey here from the historic Roy Neister Marina from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back here after a few moments.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Shop Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer. Your dream smile is just a call away. Want a stunning smile from the best in the business? Dr. Gleich at Elf Orthodontics specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. Looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth? Ask about Invisalign. Your best smile is just a call away. Schedule your complimentary consultation today and take the first step towards the smile you've always wanted. Elf Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
After 5 straight games on the road, the Austin Bruins are back at Riverside Arena for a 2-game series against the Minnesota Mallards. Join us Friday night for Heroes Night presented by eXp Realty, Near North Title Group, and Planet Home Lending. And Saturday night, celebrate the best mascot in the North American Hockey League with Bruiser's birthday. You can get all your tickets now at tickets.austinbruins.com.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. An extreme cold warning begins at 9 p.m. tonight and remains in effect until noon tomorrow. Lows dip down to about 20 below. Tonight, under partly cloudy skies, winds out of the northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour. A mix of clouds and sun again. Tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 9 below. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently, it's 7 degrees below zero.
A lot of folks ask me about the Door People Code of Conduct. Now, I can't tell all the secrets, but one time a local fella thought he was a regular MacGyver when it came to his garage door. He jerry-rigged it with a bike chain and some old mattress springs, and to seal it tight, duct tape. But when he was pounding out a dent, the whole thing came down, mattress springs and all. Even he didn't have enough duct tape to fix that mess, so he called the Door People. We installed a reliable red ribbon door that works so well that he's promised to hang up his duct tape for good. That's our Door People superior product vow. Each door has earned the red ribbon. Treat them with the proper reverence. The Overhead Door Company of Albert Lea and the Overhead Door Company of Mason City.
Wanting no-contact delivery with the OHD app, you can control your garage door from anywhere. Compatible with smartphones, OHD Anywhere provides you convenience and security right at your fingertips. Call Overhead Door Company of Albert Lea to keep you safe and secure.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon.
Hello?
You won't believe where I am.
Are you running?
Mile 26. I'm gonna make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus, 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture, and then you may carry me to the car.
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible port-ins on Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with AutoPay plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
It's my must-go-to farm meeting. That is a statement from an attendee of our annual Ag Summit. Hi, I'm Tom Sorensen, Agency Director of America Insurance Group. The A-Team and I want to invite you to the 26th Annual Ag Summit to be held at Wedgwood Cove in Albert Lea on February 5th at 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. We will have an array of presentations and vendor booths, followed by lunch. You will have to RSVP by calling our office at 507-377-2000 or going to our website at americainsurance.com.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lea location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lea, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On the Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
Lost my microphone. Hey, there it is. Hey, I got to turn you back up, Jay.
I didn't lose it. I knew it was the whole time.
That is true. You did. I didn't. Hey, folks, we're back here again from the historic Roy Nystrom Arena.
Woo-hoo.
As your Albert Lea Tiger Boys hockey team is up 4-2 over the Wingers from Red Wing. Hey, of course, you've been hearing from our great sponsors. Of course, we have some of the best sponsors in the business, but we have even more. Here's our sports boosters. And if you want to become part of this thing called Power 96 Sports, go ahead and give us a call. We have a lot of great sponsors, but I need you guys to go out and make sure you thank them, because without our local sponsors, we would not be able to do what we do, and that's bring you sports year-round here on Power 96.
Absolutely.
Of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Alpha Orthodontics, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports. Jay, ready? Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove.
Big Cats!
The Overhead Door Company, the Albert Lea Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, Etc. Credit Union, Marthaler Honda in Owatonna, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lea, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, and Wasika Inc. Of course, thank you to everybody that helps support here.
Everybody at home, as soon as you say Jake's, I can just hear him call 373-7350 Jake's Pizza.
Of course, Mr. Brad Schumacher, he is watching from home. I thought there for a second, Brad, you were running one of the boxes.
He did. It was funny.
But it is not you.
No, Dave.
Of course, Brad, proud sponsor here, Dawson Limousine. And tell you what, if you have not gotten your limo reserved for prom, for any of your school's activities, or maybe for your wedding, you got to get a hold of Brad at 507
Or how about just for
0606.
Just a night in the town.
Yep, let Dawson Limousine show for you around. All right, hey folks, we're about 2.5 minutes here to go before we kick off the second period. Second period is brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. Hey, with multiple tanning options, they have you covered. Plus, if you don't want to tan, maybe you can't tan because you just can't, they got a lot of other stuff there too. Wide variety of unique clothing options. Purses, Tiger gear. They have all of that there.
Yeah.
So Etc. has you covered, except for when you're getting tongue-tied.
I seriously got to get my appointment because I got to go to Texas in 3 months and I don't want to get burned.
You do not want to get burnt.
I know.
So yeah, make sure you get out there. Give them a call to schedule your next visit today at 507-377-8267.
Here come the boys.
Here they come. Tigers coming back out. Of course, now they're going to be going from right to left on your screen if you are watching
South to north,
either on our website or our YouTube channel or our Boxcast app. Brad, I'm sure the fireplace feels good. They said -7. Now it's showing -8. Tell you what, it's going to be cold.
I sure hope this hoopty starts.
Jay's going to be leaving in the second intermission to go start his vehicle up so it's warm by the time we get done here today.
I'm going to join him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You never know how important a heated steering wheel is and a heated seats are until you don't have them.
Amen.
Dave, you wouldn't know you have a Ford.
I have both.
Dave does have both.
Yep, I do not have air-conditioned seats, which that's okay. We don't need those right now.
Oh, those are nice, too.
Speaking of air conditioning, maybe you're outside right now listening to Tiger Hockey from the Ice House. If you are, hopefully you're staying safe out there. Of course, a lot of inches of ice out there right now. But we appreciate you out there right now. And hopefully I'll get out here soon. Hopefully the fish are biting for you. Hopefully you're not yelling too loud at the radio cheering on your Tigers, because that might scare the fish away, but that's just fun.
That's an urban legend.
I don't know.
No, it is. That's an urban legend. I asked Bill Dance himself, and Bill Dance said, we just told little kids that to keep it quiet.
Well, they were...
I don't know. We'll have to check with Dylan Thompson when he gets back from Mexico.
I think he might come out I think he's back. Here we go. Face-off. Oh, that's what I was going to change. I got to get the...
Don't forget to take off station identification.
Oh, that's already off. We already did that. Plus, I have my timer set. Face-off is going to be controlled by the Tigers. They'll get it down into the winger zone. I'm going to move this up.
Second period. All right,
Dave's
on it.
Dave's on it.
I'm on it here.
He's on a heater.
He's
Wingers
on a
will
heater.
push that through. And picked up down in the Tiger zone by Brua. Brua now skating around. He'll go from the near side to the far side. Pushes it forward. And that's going to be up towards Scott. Scott's going to get into a little bit of trouble there along the board, but he's going to get that back.
He's going to get called in that eventually. You can't extend your arms like that.
Down there along the far side again. Brua
That's
will
a
push
nice
that
hit.
through.
And notice he didn't extend his arms.
He did not extend his arms. That is correct. Down on the near side corner, which, of course, we can't really tell that good tonight. Normally it's not bad, but a lot of Tiger fans here in attendance tonight cheering on, and, of course, they're trying to stay warm like we are. Down over to the far side. That's going to be dumped in there. Now back down on the near side. It's picked up by the Tigers. They're going to move that. Now it actually gets tipped. Wingers go ahead and move this through neutral ice. As Elberly was trying to get that through.
Oh, Brua.
Brua blew a tire there. Wingers, they'll take a shot.
And then he runs over that guy.
Deflected out front. Is that a puck out of play?
Yes.
That's another David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. Puck out of play. Hey, that's right, folks. You can experience why Robert Hoffman Realty was chosen as the Albert Lee Tribune's Reader's Choice Realty Service winner for 2025 by giving Davey a call. Face off in the Tiger zone on the far side. It's going to be picked up, controlled. It's going to be her. He's going to move it. Wingers just about kept that in, but it's going to be tipped forward. Sternhagen trying to take that down to the winger zone. He's going to have it checked away. Wingers pick this up through. Move it down into the Tiger zone before kicked back in the neutral ice. Wingers move that forward. down into the far side corner.
Talking about the Hoff, it's here's a trivia question for your folks at home, and the only thing you win is just the saddest.
We have a penalty coming up here.
Where? Oh, yeah, over there. The only thing you win is just the gratification of knowing the question. How much money did a Hoff spend in his high school career on hair products?
I don't know. Maybe he's the only one that can answer that. Back to action here. Not sure where that ended up. It must have been somewhere down where we couldn't see. No, that's not a penalty. They must just come across with a high stick, Jay. His arm was up for a long time, wasn't it?
Time.
So not sure. So there is no penalty. Brought back in here now into the winger zone by the Tigers. That's
what is Shriver saying on the PA?
I think they were announcing winners tonight. 10,000 Custom Designs. The locker room by 10,000 Custom Designs gave away a bunch of stuff here as part of their grand opening. Of course, you hear their advertisements here on Power 96. A far side face-off in the winger zone. Kicked back out over towards Steeler there. Kicked back in. It's going to be Brua. Brua tries to get something out in front. Takes a shot. It's saved.
Nice save by the goaltender.
Brua down in the corner. Fighting for it. Going to kick out. And that will be sent down into neutral ice as Persig picks that up. And somehow that puck went flying up, but not out of play. Down into neutral ice. Wingers dump that back into the Tiger zone. Steelers going to go ahead and pick that up. Dumps that back towards Brua. Brua can't control it there. He takes a big hit down in the corner, the near side. Oh, and that's a huge hit.
And there's the arm
against
up for
Persig.
Sure on that one.
Yep. As that's against the Tigers, they're saying. I'm not sure what the heck is going on here, folks. Penalties against the Tigers. We thought for sure it was going to be against Red Wing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Hold. They're calling holding against Brua.
Yeah, that's a hold.
Something we did not see. What we seen a guy come right in with his elbow, a winger come into a Tiger with his elbow. We thought that's what was going to get called. It was not. So we're on a David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Face off on the far side. Down in the Tiger zone, it's going to be up and out of play for another Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. Puck out of play. Face off again on the far side. It's going to be picked up by her. He can't get it moved forward as a winger is there to contest it. Her down on the near side corner fighting for it. Here comes Colquhoun. Kerr just gets knocked over there. And that Olvey tries to get that out, but it's going to be held in by the wingers. Down back behind the Tiger net. Fighting for it along the far side. Out in the open. And it's going to be picked up by Sternhagen. Sternhagen moves that forward to Colker. Colker can't get a stick on it, but it is going to be a successful clear. Minute 20 to go here in your Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Big collisions again out front. No arm. Sternhagen picks it up. He's going to go ahead and work this through neutral ice. He's not even going to dump that down. He's still working this through. He loses it down there in the winger zone. But somehow that puck stayed in. Now still fighting for it. Still fighting down there. Wingers pick it up, bring it through neutral ice. Down into the Tiger zone. Looks like Colker is going to be first there. He's going to send it up. It's going to be held in by number 4 for the wingers. Wingers try to get a shot, going to be deflected out front. And that's going to be Drew Olvey. He'll send that length of the ice down for a nice clear. 36 seconds to go in the penalty kill. Picked up by the wingers deep in their zone. Bringing it in on the near side. Brings it down to the Tiger zone. Quick shot, save. As Hansen will pick up another save there. 7 shots on goal for the wingers, 17 for the Tigers. That's 4-2. Favor the Tigers on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. 26 seconds left in your Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Face off down on the near side. That is going to be a successful clear for the Tigers. Puck back behind the winger net. Goalie comes out. He'll move it through. Wingers push this up. Nice contention there by Casey Olvey as he does everything he can do to go ahead and try to keep that in the winger zone. 6 seconds left. Picked up by the Wingers. Wingers work it from behind their net on the near side. Bringing this through, it's going to be just out of reach as Olvey will dump that. Tries to get it up towards Brua. Brua unable to connect. Puck down in the neutral ice. Wingers do bring it into the Tiger zone. Puck's going to slide all the way around. Out in the open. And that'll go through into the Red Wing zone. Wingers will pick that up. They're going to bring it through, but it's going to be picked up by Brua in neutral ice. Brua will bring that down on the near side. Over towards Scott. Scott down there in the near side. He can't get anything going. So the puck's going to go all the way to the near or far side. He turns back through. Tried to get centered. Was that's going to be called for an ice. So I believe that was Sternhagen. He tried to get up. I believe that was going to go towards Brua. But it goes against the Red Wing Wingers for an ice. 10:22 to go here in the Etcetera Tanning and Clothing, second period. Face-off will be on the near side in the winger zone. This is going to be Steeler taking the face-off. And I got to always correct that. Steeler and Hauser.
Styler.
8 and 18. Always get me confused on their jerseys.
Styler.
Brua working this behind the winger net. Shot from the point. That shot comes from Hauser. It's going to be saved out front. 18 shots on goal now for Albert Lee. 7 for the Wingers.
There appears to be some good conversation going on down there between the purple and the whites.
Yeah, they were definitely talking. Maybe a little bit of pushing.
The weather, I'm sure.
Yeah. Saying, oh, it's cold outside.
Yeah.
All right, Steeler going to take the face-off on the near side in the winger zone.
Did your mom pack you a lunch?
Whoa.
Still fighting for it. Gets out in the open. Wingers are going to go ahead and pick this up, though. And a couple guys go flying, looking for arms. No arms. Down in the Tiger zone. Steeler, he'll go ahead and he'll dump that down in the neutral ice. Down into the winger zone now. It's going to be picked up by Red Wing. Number 2 is going to try bring it up through. He's going to run into the wall that is Brua. Picked up now by Hauser. Hauser's working this out of the Tiger zone through neutral ice. He'll have his stick hit, lose control, but it's down on the near side now, on the far side. Huge collision there, as that was Steeler trying to do it, and now he gets it out. Here it is to Brua. He goes in, tries to center. That was towards both, and somehow...
I really want to point out how much of a smart play that was by Brua.
And I believe that's puck out of play there again.
He's seen the defender coming up, and instead of just taking the shot, he let him get close and then took 3 strides to his right to open up all that ice. That is great hockey IQ right there.
First puck out of play by David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. It's going to be picked up by Brownlee on the face-off here.
If he just takes that shot, it's right into a shin, and it leads to a breakaway.
Wingers will bring that down in the Tiger zone on the far side. Try to get it centered, and no luck there for the Wingers. As it's going to be deflected, it's going to go down in the Wingers zone now, as that is going to be Anfinson. He's fighting down there on the near side corner. Gets it up over towards Persig. Persig over towards Brownlee. Brownlee with the shot's going to go just wide. Now down on the near side corner, they're going to go ahead and arch that out to neutral ice. Tigers do have to retouch. Tigers, errant pass there, as out in front. Wingers had an opportunity, but saved by Hansen. Olvey goes and takes that through neutral ice down into the winger zone. Now behind the net, going to be picked up by Persig down. Now it'll be on the near side. Trying to look here over towards Olvey. Olvey gets spun around. It's still down on the near side corner, fighting for it. Trying to get something out in the open there. As Persig will get it out, Centered. Here comes Sternhagen. Sternhagen now on the near side. Takes it deep. Trying to find an outlet. And now that'll go to her. Her with a shot's going to go just wide. Picked up.
Oh, that's loose.
Yeah, it's out in the open. Goalie is sitting on it with his back to us. And ref's down there. Pushing Sternhagen out of the way.
We got a penalty on the wingers.
I have no clue how this just came in. Okay.
No, that's what caused all the ruckus. He came in and cross-checked Sternhagen in the back.
That's why Sternhagen was...
Yeah, that's why Sternhagen was upset.
And I did not see that arm. It's a good call there, Jay. We're going on another Freeborn Mauer power play. 2 minutes on number 12 at 7:40 to go here in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. And when it gets down here on that near side, folks, we kind of lose a little bit.
We can't see it.
With everybody standing up down there. Face-off's controlled by the Tigers. It's going to go out to Brew at the point. He'll go ahead and dump that back down in. Back to Brewa. Brewa now up to Sternhagen. Sternhagen with a shot over. Actually, was deflected out front. Ovi tried taking the shot. It's going to be deflected out. Brewa controls this out by the point. We'll go down on the near side. Out to Sternhagen. And that's a Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal. Tigers take a 5-2 lead on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. So, a lot of movement down there. We'll see how it's all called.
I'm going to say Sternhagen from Fletcher.
So Sternhagen from Persig is Jay on the Skinnis Magic 8 ball. And have a center ice face-off here. As it's going to be Steeler coming in to take this. You got Steeler, Balf, Scott, Brewa, and Hauser out on the ice right now. Puck's going to be controlled by the wingers. They'll bring it down into the Tigers zone before it's deflected out. Here comes the Tigers. Brewa on the near side. He takes it down deep. Trying to find an outlet. Goes to Balf. Balf can't hang on to it.
Whoa, that was way off.
Passing back and forth. Try to get it back up towards Scott. As a big collision there. It's going to be held in by Brewa. Brewa dumped it down on the near side. Puck going out in front and going to be deflected out. Wingers will get possession of it. They move that forward. It's going to actually be held in on the neutral ice off of Brewa. They'll dump it in there. Now wingers down on the far side in their zone. We'll try to move this forward. And it's going to be Brewa. Brewa with a shot from the red line right into the glove of the winger goalie.
When he means red line, folks, he means center ice. Not the other red line.
No, excuse me, yes. Puck was pushed down deep in the Tigers zone. It's going to be picked up by the Tigers. Balf working it. He's a 1-on-2. Loses one defender. Takes a shot. Going to be saved and bounce back up. Now puck bouncing out again out in front. This is going to be picked up by Brownlee. Brownlee tried getting that out, but it's going to be deflected by the wingers and sent length of the ice for an icing.
The assists on Sternhagen's goal were 9 Ovi and 17 Kolker. 10 from 9 and 17 on the power play, Dave.
So a successful Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative power play. Face off down in the winger zone on the far side. It's going to be Brownlee. He's going to take that. It's going to be controlled by the Tigers. Dumped in from her. Now it'll be Brownlee down on the far side corner. They try to center it up towards Olvi. And it's just going to be dumped back. It looks like maybe shot, deflected out a little bit.
Ice.
And wingers just send that length of the ice again for another icing. 5:31 to go here in Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period. Face-off will be on the near side. Looks like it's going to be Brownlee taking this again. Got Brownlee, her, Anfinson out there. Not sure. Okay, and then Olvi. Puck is going to be controlled by the wingers. They'll move that into neutral ice before Olvie picks that up. Olvie will dump that down. Tries to get it dumped down. Somehow it takes a bad bounce. It's right out in front of the Tiger bench. And now that is going to be Persig that'll pick that up. Tries to send it over to Anfinson. Puck out in the open.
That's a Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal!
Somehow that puck got back over into the stick of a Tiger and bammo one time right into the net. I believe that's going to be Anfinson with the goal. He went up and somehow it got back out to him. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll see what the call is, but that's another Southern Minnesota branding goal. Tigers now lead 6-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Center ice face-off going to be controlled by the Wingers. They tried to dump that down in the zone. It's going to be hit right into Hauser, and it's going to be deflected, sent down.
Unassisted.
Unassisted by... You're saying unassisted by Anfinson?
Unassisted by nobody.
Okay, sorry.
The goal.
Unassisted goal by Anfinson.
Yes.
So somehow it must have deflected out, or a winger somehow kicked it out.
I'm confused. It's not very often that I'm confused when Dave is confused, but I'm confused.
Wingers will send this down into the Tiger zone. Wingers now behind the net, now on the far side. They're going to take a shot. That's going to go deflected. Now a shot from the point. That was deflected.
Off Colker's ankle. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, he is. You can see him grimace a little bit there.
Again!
Another shot against Colker. Colker just taking pucks left and right now. Down in the near side corner. Now we're going to have a whistle. We're going to see what this is going to be.
It's a high stick on somebody. Is this the high stick penalty version or just the high stick all the way down version?
Let's see.
It's a high stick penalty version
on
Brua.
On Brua. Okay. So once again, not what we maybe thought was going to be called there, but once again, we're not on the ice. So this is another Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill at 4:02. 2 minutes high sticking on Brua. Faceoff will come down in the Tiger zone here.
All right. Now I think it's -6 in the building here. It got really cold really fast.
And shot from the winger is going to be picked up. Picked up by Sternhagen. Sternhagen moving that over.
It's cold in here.
Picked up by the wingers.
You know how I know it's cold in here, Dave?
Because you're cold.
Well, that too, but Caldy's got his gloves on.
I know, he was adjusting his gloves there. It's a little chilly in here tonight.
Yeah.
I had my gloves on and got my my coat wrapped around my legs. It's chilly.
It is. It wasn't so bad until about 5 minutes
Wingers
ago.
do get that dumped down into the Tiger zone, but that's going to be cleared by Nate Herr. Picked up deep in the winger zone. They're going to bring that through. Save Hansen. Puck deflected out front. It's going to be picked up now by Colker. Colker working this through neutral ice. He's going to go ahead and bring this down. He's going to try to go behind the winger net. And now he'll bring it back out into neutral ice, back down into the Tiger zone. Just killing some of this penalty kill time. He does dump it down into the winger zone before it's picked up by the wingers. Looks like Sternhagen down there causing a little chaos. A little big hit there. It's going to go across ice. Wingers still pick this up. A beautiful deflection out there by Colker, but somehow pushed back in. Now will be down into the winger zone. Colker tries to center that through.
Ooh, they're in trouble.
It's going to be a 2-on-1, but luckily I believe that was deflected off of Hansen. And up and out of play for a Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. Puck out of play. Like I said, a lot of people in here tonight for being negative 84 degrees. No, I can't say that because it probably. I don't want to give our listeners a thing. It was -8 last I looked, but it feels like -84.
It's -8 in this building.
All right, face off on the far side. Gonna be Steeler taking the face off. And fighting for it along the half wall there, and Wingers will come up with it. Going to go back out to the point. They're going to try for a shot. Deflected out front by her. Beautiful deflection, and that's going to go down length of the ice for a clear.
We just call those block shots in the biz, Dave.
Yeah, Tigers full strength, so a very successful Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Wingers will push this through into neutral ice. Tigers fighting forward. It's going to be Brua picks it up. He's going to go ahead and send that forward. Here's going to be Hauser. Hauser with a shot, but right into the breadbasket of the goalie for Red Wing. 1:39 to go here in your Etc. Tanning and Clothing second period.
Did you know that they regulate any stealing of his property?
I've heard that once or twice.
And they're darn good, too.
Face off. Winger zone on the far side. Brownlee's going to take this. It's going to be controlled by the Wingers down in the near side corner. Now the Wingers trying to move this forward. Battling for it is Brua. And he'll come away with it on the near side. He takes it down in the Winger zone.
And then we lose it in the blind spot.
The crowd. The crowd keeps getting bigger and bigger down there.
It was only 2 rows. Now it's 4.
Down on the Winger zone behind the net. Wingers will come up with it. And they're going to go ahead and get that through to center ice.
Uh-oh.
As Hauser blows a tire. Shot, save Hansen. Picked up by Anfinson. He'll send it forward to Brownlee. Brownlee can't control it. He dumps that back down into the Tiger zone. Hansen dumps it over to Brua. Brua gets hit, and Wingers do keep this in. Shot, save, stick side by Hansen, and picked up there by Hauser. Hauser tries to get that to Brua. Brua fighting for it now behind the Tiger net. Tiger Brownlee out in the open. Save Hansen. Once again, just that quick. Somehow gets deflected out into the stick of a winger. And he'll take a shot.
28 seconds on the clock.
So beautiful save there by Hansen. All right, face-off coming on the near side. Tiger zone. Kolker tips that through. And somehow Wingers will get that. It will be out in the neutral ice. But the Wingers dump that back, and they have to retouch. Kolker's going to pick this back up. He's going to take it through into neutral ice now. Gets past 1 skater, 2 skater. Still Gorkin picks it past the 3. Tries to center that up, but it's going to be tipped away by the goalie. Wingers working this through. Neutral ice collisions there, and that is where that's going to stop. After 2 completed here, once again, your second period brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza. On your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, it has your Albert Lee Tigers up 6-2 against the Red Wing Wingers. 25 shots on goal for the Tigers, 13 for the Wingers. We're going to go ahead. We're going to take another break here as we're in second intermission.
Congratulations to the Wingers. They had more shots that period than they had in the first.
They did. It was 4 in the first?
Yeah.
4 in the first, and so they had 9 shots on goal that time through on the second period. How many shots on goal for that period on for the Tigers?
9.
There? So 9 on 9 there in that second. So nice overall shooting-wise, but Tigers take a bigger lead here. As here comes the Zamboni, and they're playing the Zamboni song. You can hear that on Power 96. But we'll be right back here. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Boys Tiger Hockey from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be back in just a moment. If I can get this here. It's called into the computer don't want to work.
It's my must-go-to farm meeting. That is a statement from an attendee of our annual Ag Summit. Hi, I'm Tom Sorensen, Agency Director of America Insurance Group. The A-Team and I want to invite you to the 26th Annual Ag Summit to be held at Wedgwood Cove in Albert Lee on February 5th at 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. We will have an array of presentations and vendor booths, followed by lunch. You will have to RSVP by calling our office at 507-377-2000 or going to our website at americainsurance.com.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
High school juniors and seniors, are you ready for an unforgettable experience? Apply today for your chance to win an all-expense-paid youth tour leadership trip to Washington, D.C., sponsored by Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative. This week-long adventure to tour D.C. co-op style will take place in June of 2026. The deadline to apply is Friday, February 13th. For more information, visit fmec.coop or call 373-6421.
Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, magnets, vehicle wraps, and so much more. They have also added custom apparel using direct-to-garment printing and embroidery to the many services they offer. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panthers, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop into 1409 Eberhart Street right off of East Main and see what they can do for you. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lea.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
Shop Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer. Your dream smile is just a call away. Want a stunning smile from the best in the business? Dr. Gleich at Elf Orthodontics specializes in creating confident, picture-perfect smiles and is the area's only top 1% Diamond Invisalign provider. Looking for a less noticeable way to straighten your teeth? Ask about Invisalign. Your best smile is just a call away. Schedule your complimentary consultation today and take the first step towards the smile you've always wanted. Elf Orthodontics, where dream smiles begin.
After 5 straight games on the road, the Austin Bruins are back at Riverside Arena for a 2-game series against the Minnesota Mallards. Join us Friday night for Heroes Night presented by eXp Realty, Near North Title Group, and Planet Home Lending. And Saturday night, celebrate the best mascot in the North American Hockey League with Bruiser's Birthday. You can get all your tickets now at tickets.austinbruins.com.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lea's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lea.
Here's an important message from the family at Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Hi, friends and family. If you need your car fixed, come to Derek's Preferred Auto, and that's where my grandpa works. And where it is, it's Blooming Prairie, Minnesota.
Schedule your next appointment where Harper's grandpa promises to fix it fast, fix it right, and you get it at a fair price. That's Derek's Preferred Auto on Highway 218 in Blooming Prairie.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lea location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lea, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. An extreme cold warning begins at 9 p.m. tonight and remains in effect until noon tomorrow. Lows dip down to about 20 below. Tonight, under partly cloudy skies, winds out of the northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour. A mix of clouds and sun again. Tomorrow, daytime highs approaching 9 below. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Currently, it's 7 degrees below zero.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-932-5858. That's 800-932-5858. 800-932-5858.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On-the-Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On-the-Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On-the-Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Hello, everybody. This is Coach Matt Erickson of the boys hockey program. I appreciate you listening to Power 96.
And we're back here again. Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lea boys Tiger hockey here on the Americana Insurance Press Box. Caldy just went outside, Jada too. Caldy, what's the weather like out there?
It's cold.
It's cold.
Best way to say it, it's cold.
So looking at my phone says right now -10, but we know it says it feels like -31. I don't know. No, that's what it's going to feel like tonight at some point.
Yeah, there's quite a few vehicles that went out there to start them up a little bit.
Which is a smart thing to do.
Yes. But inside here, it is a tad bit warmer.
You took off your coat, your hat, your gloves because you're warm. No, just kidding. You're still bundled up. No matter what, when you come into the arena, it's still kind of cold.
Tigers are doing well here. Scored 2 goals in the second period?
I believe you are correct. Correct me if I'm wrong there, Mr. Calderon.
Yes, famous line from another feller that throws a couple games with us.
Yeah, and of course, like I said, it's been a great night here of hockey. 25 shots on goal for the Tigers, 13 for the Wingers. It's 6-2 in favor of your Tigers on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors. We'll get through those again here, too, at the end of this game. But without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. And we had one of our sponsors come up, Mr. Adam Godeke, and he said tomorrow will be a shop day for him. He will not be out installing windows or gutters tomorrow. He'll be working in the shop, getting a bunch of staining done. But, like I said, I want to thank all of our sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, we have a bunch of great sponsors for Albert Lea Hockey Day. Of course, you can hear those spots throughout even again here tonight. You'll be able to hear them a little later. But Jay looks cold, too, as he's walking up. But, yeah, like I said, hockey day, it is this Saturday. Actually, it's hockey weekend starting tomorrow, but it's hockey day on Saturday, and we will have live coverage here from 8 in the morning until after the girls' varsity game. They're going to have a meet and greet with both the all the varsity and girls and boys teams. And like I said, we'll be out here all day. Normally, Tiger Sports Saturday is from 11 until noon out at Hy-Vee, but this week we will not be out there as we'll be here at the arena. But our Tiger Sports sponsors, like I said, Hy-Vee and Albert Lee, Americana Insurance, the Pizza Ranch, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, and the Austin Bruins. And the Austin Bruins, we're going to have an Austin Bruins Insider. Normally it's at 11, but we're actually going to be doing it at 10 a.m. that day because it is game day, as the Bruins do have games tomorrow night and Saturday night. But we're going to have a couple of special guests. David Coyer and Mr. Peter Theodos will be here tomorrow. Of course, David Coyer, the voice of the Austin Bruins.
We'll be here Saturday.
Or Saturday. Yeah, not tomorrow. Saturday. I don't even know what day it is. Right now, today is Thursday, right?
Well, let me tell you, if you went outside, you definitely wouldn't know what day it is. It is so cold outside right now. Like, literally. Yeah. I'm parked on the little side road out here. I had to walk from the front doors to this car, start it, and walk back. I cannot feel my toes right now.
It's chilly.
It is chilly. Of course, Jay has a loaner car.
It doesn't have auto start or heated seats or a heated steering wheel. Life is rough right now, folks.
Life is rough for Big J25.
And what I'm hearing is because I have the key in my pocket because I don't want it to get stolen. It's probably only going to run for 10 minutes.
And I don't know, every car is a little different on that, but yeah, you're definitely going to let your vehicles warm up before you go driving.
It will be frozen by the time I'm ready to get back in it.
I will be taking a little break. I'll have to have Dave run the camera here so I can go check on the vehicles. So,
Caldy. We're about ready to go. Red Wing, they're now here. They come onto the ice. Albert Lee already on the ice.
They just said it's too cold. We're going back.
Of course, third period is going to start here soon. Third period is brought to you by Southern Lock and Glass. Hey, if you guys need maybe some locksmithing here, maybe your locks freeze up, maybe you need whatever.
I wouldn't put it past it.
Southern Lock and Glass, they offer a wide variety of services from doors, windows, frames, hardware, and locksmithing. Give them a call at 507-373-9446 or visit them at 316 Main Court, right off of Main Street here in Albert Lea.
Today is one of the days where the rest of America understands why us Minnesotans call this refreshing beverage pop. It's not soda in Minnesota, it's pop. Pop. You know why? Leave it in your car right now. I bet it goes pop.
I had to bring my soda into the station today because normally I keep it in my vehicle, and that way it's nice and cold. I'm a big Diet Dew fan. Keeping Lon Drescher and PepsiCo in business, and I tell you what, it is nice to enjoy a nice cold beverage. However, when it's frozen, that's not fun. All right, here we go. Third period once again brought to you by Southern Lock and Glass. Face-off taken by Steeler. Tigers are going to control this. Wolf is going to take this down into the Red Wing zone. It's going to go from the far side into the near side corner. Tip back over as Tigers lose control. Wingers move that through into neutral ice. They picked up. Brua had it for a second for the Wingers. Shot out front, deflected by a Tiger. Picked up here now by Scott. Scott looking for the Hattie, but he's going to have that deflected away. Picked up there by Steeler. Steeler back along the far side. Big collision as Scott extended his arm. He didn't get called on that.
The crazy part is it's starting to get a little windy, so that wind is really going to amplify the cold out there. So, folks, I hope you're staying warm.
Fighting behind that was...
And I hope here's the biggest thing I can remind you. If you're going to leave your cars run because it's so cold, make sure you have gas in it so you don't run out anywhere you go.
Yes.
That's a safety message from Big J25. Make sure you got fuel in your vehicle.
So looking here as Tigers tried to get that out in front of the net. Net must have came off. That's what I could kind of tell here. All right, here we go. Face-off on the near side. Sternhagen's going to take that face-off. And a little too jumpy, maybe?
Yeah, they didn't like it. Started all over. I think I have frostbite on my big toe.
You're no longer Big J here, Little Toe J. Here we go.
I'm not even kidding. And I
put your shoes on. It smells. Face off on the near side.
That's not true. I took a shower and he's just fresh came out of the washing machine.
Kolker, he tries to take a shot. It's going to be deflected out front, picked up by Sternhagen. Sternhagen works this out in the middle. Puck
and it hit the bar. It hit the
slid
post
all the way across. No Tiger was there to pick that up. Now fighting for it behind the winger net. A couple of big collisions there. Still out and held in by the Tigers as that was Olvi. Down in the near side corner.
I'm going to light my foot on fire.
Going to be picked up. Kolker just loses that. Wingers will pick that up, bringing it through neutral ice. Go ahead and dump that. Shot on goal, but saved by Hansen. He deflects that out. From the near side, Tigers are going to pick this up. And they're going to work it through into neutral ice. Here comes Kolker. Kolker brings it down into the winger zone. Down on the far side corner. He's going to go down back to the corner. Picked up on the near side. Winger's trying to get it out. It's going to be held in there by her. Her dumps it down out in the open, but unfortunately, whoa! And that one scared me, folks. Winger did a board pass, and I thought that was coming towards us because there is no netting now where we're at, so pucks can come at any time. But that is a puck out of play brought to you by David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. Jay is sitting here literally rubbing his feet.
These are nice alpaca socks. They're warm ones, and they're not working.
Face off on the near side. It's going to be Brownlee. It's going to be deflected out. And Wingers will send that down into the Tiger zone. Picked up there by Persick. Persick moving it up.
Oh, it gets Brua.
Brua with a shot just wide of the net. Another big collision as that's Anfinson gets wrapped up there. Wingers will get that into neutral ice. It's going to be picked up by Casey Elvey. He'll dump that in. Tries to get that up. We're going to have... Not sure why he had his arm up there. Then he pulled it down. Like I said, I'm not even sure what these guys... Anyway.
And the Red Wing coach is losing his mind again.
Puck was sent down in the Tiger zone. Tigers bring this in. This is going to be Persig. Now we're going to have a whistle blown. As save by Red Wing. I'm confused.
Me too.
And when we're both confused, that just means there's
good.
so much going on tonight with everything.
I don't know why he had his hand up. It wasn't like it was offsides, and that's his job is to call it offsides there. And it wasn't an ice. I don't get it.
Face off on the far side. Oh, a shot. Olvey tried to take a shot there, and it's going to be deflected away. Wingers bring this through neutral ice down to the Tiger zone. Going to be deflected down in the near side corner. Try to get it centered. And Tigers out front. Shot on goal. Save Hansen. Now down on the far side. And we have a whistle. I don't... Okay,
Net's off. Make sure if you do got to go outside that your skin is covered because it's not going to be good.
No. Of course, if you listen to the news here on Power 96, it's a beautiful news director. His name's Dave Nelson. I believe he said that earlier today. All right, face-off on the far side in the Tiger zone. Going to be picked up by the Tigers. Here comes Drew Olvey. Drew Olvey will push that forward towards Bolf. Bolf is going to try to get that back over to Olvey, but it's going to be deflected out front. Still held in by Olvey. Now Winger somehow gets it up into his chest. He's going to push that forward. Olvey's going to pick that up. He's going to work it over towards her, and her is going to have that deflected out front. For fighting for it down there near the blue line. It will be out in the neutral ice now. Winger's controlling, working it through neutral ice. He's going to take a shot trying to maybe just try to pass that down, but it goes off.
Oh! Awkwardly, Sternhagen goes into the boards.
Yeah. He's going to stay out there, though. At first, it looked like he was maybe going to come off, but staying on. Sternhagen will pick this up as a pass. He tries to get that over towards Steeler, but it's going to be deflected out front. Held in there by Alvey. As Sternhagen goes behind the net. Red Wing will get that cleared out. They're out in the neutral. Oh! And Brua tried to pass that back towards Steeler.
Oh, he's got
Hansen
all
came
over
out.
the place.
As Red Wing did drive that down. Pass just deflected. And a winger from Red Wing took that down, but Hansen with a save. Tied up there at neutral ice. Tigers trying to move it through. It's going to be Kolker. Kolker's going to get down there. He's looking for someone behind him. It's going to be Sternhagen. He tries to actually get that pass to Sternhagen, but it's going to go just a little wide. Picked up there by Hauser. Hauser now behind Sternhagen. Over to Hauser. Hauser looking for an outlet. Back to Sternhagen behind the net. Tries to get that centered up to Kolker, but it's going to be deflected. Wingers try to get that move through. Beautiful shot there. I believe that was Alvey from near the blue line. And the goalie for Red Wing just caught it. 27 shots on goal for Albert Lee, 16 for the Wingers. It's still 6-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard in favor of your Albert Lee Tigers. 11:36 to go here in your Southern Locking Glass, third period. And face-off on the far side. Going to be brought... Oh, Brua somehow actually tried to get that through. It was tipped back out towards Anfinson. Anfinson tried taking the shot. Now they're going to fight for it along the boards there. It's going to be a back out in the open. Shot one. Save. Brownlee will not be able to kick that back over. He actually tried to hit that with his stick. And we're going to see... We have a penalty coming up here.
Yeah, it's on the Wingers. It's going to be a hook.
Okay, and yeah, because I was looking, I seen Erickson.
He hooked Anfinson and spun him around, and Anfinson went awkwardly into the boards right in front of the Tiger bench.
So 42 for Red Wing will go to the box. And that's another Freeborn Mauer power play. Yeah, like I said, when he was going there, and it just looked weird. You seen the hook.
Yeah,
face off on the near side, going to be held in by the Tigers there. It goes to Balf. Balf goes over towards Steeler. Steeler up towards her. Back to her. Her working this through. Going to go over to Balf on the near side. Balf with a shot just high. And that is going to be a clear for Red Wing. Fans down here. Get him, Balfy. All right, this is going to be brought in. Here comes Hauser. Hauser will get that down in the near side. Out towards Alvey. Alvey looking. Tries to get that to her. It's going to go just a little wide. Back towards Balf. Balf takes a shot. Out in the open. Still out in the open. Puck now on the near side. Picked up. A little pushing back and forth. Another shot there from Alvey.
I'm surprised we didn't see goaltender interference on that.
And going to be picked up here by her. Her going to try to get that back over towards Hauser, but it will be just a little wide. And here's 18 for Red Wing, definitely putting some pressure on, causing the Tigers not to be able to get this back into the Red Wing zone.
There's a
they are going to pull the goal.
Tigers.
Oh, penalty? Okay, I seen him.
Hold.
Okay, with that, I believe this is my timer going off. And that it is. We're going to take a quick break for station identification, then we'll tell you what that is.
Power at 96. The very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM. Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Okay. Ron just sent me an update. Midway through the first, Detroit won and the Wild 0. Because he says, speaking of Red Wings...
Not those Red Wings, Ron.
Nothing yet on girls' score. Face-off, so we have a little 4-on-4 action here for the next 30 seconds. As call on holding on Balf. Tigers working this down in the Red Wing zone on the far side. Tipped back and forth. Oh, just riding along the boards. No one be able to get it. It's going to be Sternhagen over to Brua. Brua with a shot that is going to go wide, and that is going to go out in the neutral ice. So Albert Lee's going to have to retouch. They got about 3 seconds left on the original penalty on Red Wing, which now has expired. So now it is a Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Oh my goodness, that was just some amazing moves there by Hauser, but unfortunately not able to get that to the goal. Went through a few different wingers. Kolker, he'll go ahead and just try to keep this down in that zone for the Tigers as Brua gets pushed up against the boards. Down here on the near side. 2 Tigers, 2 wingers fighting for it. Now another winger comes in. Now another Tiger comes in. And it's going to come out. It's going to go to the far side as Sternhagen is first there. He's going to go ahead. He's going to get that over towards Hauser. Hauser with a shot on the high glove side. That's just going to go over. Picked up by Kolker. Kolker bringing this in. Kolker tries to get that push through, but here comes the wingers. 25 seconds left on the Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty penalty kill. Red Wing does have this down in the Tiger zone now. They're going to go ahead and dump it behind the Tiger net. Down along the near side, down in the corner. Once again, where we can't see, which, once again, we love to see the young fans here. But it's going to be pushed up into the Red Wing zone by Kolker before he has it poke checked away.
Tigers full strength.
Here we go. Back to 5-on-5 hockey for the first time in 2.5 minutes or so. As Buff gets it. Buff with the shot. It's going to go off the stick side and up and out of play for a Davey Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty. Puck out of play.
What are the chances we get to see a tree explode tomorrow?
So I've been asked that since I'm a news guy now, and it is not you're not going to see them explode. So you're not going to be walking by and all of a sudden you got shrapnel. But from what I have understood is that they will freeze and they could expand and they will break open. Face off on the near side, controlled by the Tigers. Quick shot there by her, but it's going to be deflected out front. Down here in the Red Wing zone, pushed through. That should go for an icing, and it will. As the Red Wing trying to get that push through, unfortunately, number 12, I believe it is, was just a little bit outside of the reach of that. So we're going to have another near side face-off down in the Red Wing zone. I do wish I was taller. Not that much taller, though. All right, here we go. This is going to be Scott with the face-off. It's going to be tipped out by the wingers. Wingers bring this through neutral ice. Makes a great move. Gets past her. He's going to take a shot that's going to go wide of the net, wide left. Red Wing will pick that up on the far side, though. Olvey trying to get this sent back behind on the near side.
Dave.
Picked up. Here's Scott.
Go make sure my car's still running, Dave.
No, I'm good. Scott tries to get, he will bring that down, for he has that poke checked away, held in by Olvey.
Oh!
Big collision there as Olvey couldn't get back to it. Bolf will get that on neutral ice. Just a little bit out front for Bolf to grab. Red Wing does make a line change. Tigers going to pick this up deep in their zone. As 3 Tigers, and here comes the rest of the Wings. They're going to move that forward just out of reach for Bolf. Excuse me, as Red Wing dumps that back down into the Tiger far side. Olvey pushes it up for Bolf. Bolf can't get that controlled as a shot is going to be deflected out front by her. Sent back to the Tigers. Now they're going to bring this back through. Bolf again just getting it poke checked away as he's trying to bring it through into neutral ice. As the wingers take that down deep. Tried to center. Going to be deflected. Here comes the Tigers again. And here is going to come Brua. Brua on the near side. He's going to take this down. He has it poked away. Now fighting for it behind the net on the boards. As it does come out. And that'll be... Anfinson could not keep that in. Here comes the wingers in neutral ice. 16 for the wingers, bringing that down in the Tiger zone. Going against 4 different Tigers, tries to get that centered for number 11. Hansen watching very carefully as it's down in the near side corner, and Tigers do intercept. Here comes Persig. Brings it down into the winger zone. Tries to get past one. He does get past one. Goes past two. Takes a shot. And that's good. It's another Southern Minnesota branding Tiger goal. That one will be Persig unassisted from what I can tell, Jay.
Yep, absolutely. There's going to be a delay of game while everybody picks up their gear because he literally undressed 3 people, including the goaltender.
Wow. If you are not watching this, make sure you go back later to our YouTube channel or Boxcast app and watch this.
Here goes one. Undresses him, and then undresses the goaltender.
Wow, beautiful. Tigers lead 7-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. Center ice face-off controlled by the Wingers. Wingers do take that down towards the net. It's going to be out, deflected out front. Hansen cannot freeze that.
He got it. He
did get back to it. Now we're going to have a little pushing and shoving. Somehow Hansen got back to it. 19 shots on goal for Red Wing. So 17 shots
the student
saved.
section is leaving. Now we can see.
Students think it's probably a good time to go now because they think this one's in the bag. Maybe they're going to go start the vehicles too. All right. 4:54 to go here in the Southern Locking Glass third period.
Dave, thanks for wrecking the exploding tree thing for us. We were hoping
it was
to
actually
see
going to happen. No, unfortunately, no. Red Wing does control that face-off. Tigers try to get that cleared up.
Do you just want to come over to my house and kick my dog tomorrow too?
No, I'm not going to leave my house. No, I have to leave my house.
Statement.
I do have to leave my house.
He already called in sick, Ron. You heard it here first.
No, actually, my wife is going to have surgery tomorrow, but we don't have to be over there till a little bit later in the morning, so I'm going to come in and do my news and sports.
You don't just call Dawson Limousine to take her over.
We should do that. That'd be a great idea, Brad. I know you're still listening. All right, Tigers will get this move forward. It's going to just be out of the reach of Olvey. Wingers do take over on the near side. But here comes Kolker. Kolker. He gives a big hit there. Now it's held in. Here's going to be Hauser. Hauser tries, or excuse me, that's Olvey. And that will be tipped. That could go for an icing, but they're not going to call that an icing. It must have been tipped out front. Hansen comes out of net. We'll send it over to Brua. Brua can't control it. It's going to be tipped back in towards the Tiger net. And now it'll be Sternhagen. He gets in a little scrum there. Now Brua still fighting for it down in the Tiger zone. Now on the near side. Picked up by Olvey. Olvey goes length over to his brother. But he's going to have that poke checked away. Down back behind the Tiger net is Brua. Wingers doing a full court press here, as Skinnis would say. But here comes Hauser. Hauser brings it down into the Winger zone. He spins. Tries to find an outlet. Can't find one. He gets crushed along the boards. Fighting for it here, still along the near side. Puck goes out. Winger's going to try to get this cleared up, but it's going to be Kolker that's going to take and intercept it. He works one to right, to the left. Tries to get that centered up. Going to be held in by Brua. Brua now over towards Hauser. Hauser will dump that behind the net. Now on the near side. That one's going to go just past Olvey, so they'll have to retouch. That will be an offsides, as I don't think Sternhagen got back in time.
Dave, go call timeout and give us 3 minutes so we can run out and start our cars.
So we have 2:43 left to go here in your Southern Locking Glass third period. You're going to have a neutral zone face-off here, as this is going to be Steeler taking it. And it's going to be picked up by Bulf. Bulf goes through 1-2 before he gets it hit away from him. Does get a nice hit there in the corner. Bulf still has it as he picked it back up. Tries to send that down. It's going to go just a little wide. Now down. Refs getting involved in here because they're fighting for the puck on the near side corner in the Red Wing zone. Wingers trying to get this cleared out. They will. They'll push that forward.
Yeah, Scott's going to go for head contact.
Yep, we're going to have... Is it going to be Scott?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Cross-check to the back of the head.
Okay. First, he didn't think he was going to get caught for it.
It was right in front of us. How'd you not see that?
Because I was watching the puck go back up. I seen a player down over here in front of us, but We're going to get to see it here as they're fighting for it in the corner. That will be a...
Watch, he comes in and he smokes him in the back of the head.
Oh, he caught just the end of it. All right, Davey Villarreal at Hoffman Realty penalty kill as Scott goes 2 minutes for a cross-check. The Wingers do control the face-off, and now it will be picked up. And that's going to be sent length of the ice for a nice clear by, I believe it's Blair Blake, who did get a goal earlier in the JV game. He's going to be right there to send that back down. Now it's going to be Shaw, Blake, Hauser, and Brua on this penalty kill, brought to you by David Villarreal at Robert Hoffman Realty. Wingers will bring this down through. It was deflected out front, otherwise could have went for an icing, but picked up there by Blake, and he'll get another clear.
Nah, that was Brua that got that one.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, it scored it out.
Minute 20 to go here in your Southern Locking Glass third period. Minute exactly now on the penalty kill. Blake doing some business down there. Somehow goes through two defenders. He takes a backhanded shot, just goes wide. Wingers will pick this up. Blake's still down here, just like I called last year, Bremer, just that little mosquito. And now we're going to have, that will be an icing on Red Wing. 45 seconds to go in the penalty kill, 57.6 seconds as fans are making their way out the door.
Hey, start my car!
7-2 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. We're going to have a far side face-off here. Wingers will control it. Working it through into neutral ice. Pass it forward, and after a couple of hits, number 4 is going to take a shot right into the breadbasket of Hansen. 42.7 seconds left here in the period. As I just felt heat there for a second. At least the heat's working in here.
This was a part of the second greatest halftime show ever.
That is true. All right, here we go. Near side faceoff, controlled by the Wingers. They're going to take a shot. Going to go wide of the net. Down on the near side corner. Red Wing still has it. Tries to get it centered up. Puck out in the open. Fighting for it still is everybody in. Anfinson almost laid on it.
That's our Winger goal.
Yeah, Wingers will get it in. So it is now. I'm going to get in here. 7-3 in favor of Albert Lee on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service.
You know why
scoreboard.
that was the second best halftime show?
Prince is the first.
Absolutely.
24.6 seconds left. Power play goal for Red Wing. 20 seconds. Red Wing will control on the faceoff. Down in the far side corner of Albert Lee. Tries to get that centered up. Red Wing's going to take a shot. It's going to go wide of the net. 10 seconds to go here. Down in the near side corner. Albert Lee will try to get this cleared out. 3 seconds. Down in the corner as Brownlee will just go ahead and freeze it. And that is going to be the game, folks. Third period, once again, was brought to you by Southern Locking Glass. Hey, tomorrow, if you can't get into your vehicle, call Southern Locking Glass. Maybe they get you locksmith in there and get you going. We're going to go right into the Dawson Limousine post-game show, and then we're going to get these guys out to start the vehicles.
He thinks he's funny.
I know. I didn't have my vehicle tonight. I loaned it to a friend, and now
you don't got no friends.
Caldy wishes that I would have had the electric start.
You don't got no friends.
Caldy's going to take his photo there of the 7-3 victory for Albert Lee. Once again, this post-game show brought to you by Dawson Limousine. Jay, the first time they met this year, Tigers come away with a 5-1 win. This is a 7-3 win. My biggest takeaway here, obviously, Brock Scott coming out. I think he had a phenomenal game. He did. And here comes Phil. And Phil, we knew he was going to get called one of the times for with his arms extended. But great game, though. He had a great game. I know... like I said, it was overall great performance by Scott and the rest of these Tigers. I think I'm trying to see. is Sammy McGill is going to still go out and lead the halftime. Or not the
halftime.
At center ice.
The halftime.
The halftime.
Welcome to the halftime show.
Caldy, you wanna go down on that so you can see? Like I said, Sam McGill, great guy. We talked about this earlier. He still out on the ice, and he's going to lead the post game prayer, not halftime. I just getting goosebumps here. Just like I said, thinking about this. So of course his season is over, but like he said, being a leader out there doesn't mean that you're done.
It never is.
You talked about that. So
it never is.
So, like I said, just great to see him there doing that as well. I was going to ask him if he was still going to lead the prayer or not, but that answered it.
That's like a rhetorical question, Farley.
So, Tigers, like I said, overall, Hansen definitely doing what he needed to do. Second, third periods. Okay, he gave up 2 power play goals.
Yeah, I can't fault him for that. You're supposed to score in the power play.
Yep. So, in all honesty, let one regular goal go on what was put through. But for these Tigers, luckily they don't have far to travel for the next game because it's I believe it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's early afternoon.
Yeah, 2 o'clock on. Caldy is going to start tearing that stuff down. 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon as they will take on Marshall. I believe it's Marshall. I had everything set up earlier, so I apologize if I mess anything up. But, yeah, like I said, overall, just great performance tonight by the Tigers. Hopefully they can continue that through in Albert Lee Hockey Day. It'd be nice to see a back-to-back win. And like he had said, too, McGill had said, the season is not over. They've had some tough losses out there. But when they can put together a good performance like tonight, good things can still happen for this Tiger hockey team. Jay, any final words before you go outside and freeze the rest of your toes off?
No, I think the Tigers started real hot tonight, and is it because the 6 or 7, if you include Scott, came back? Just the dynamic of this team in the first 3 minutes was just totally different than we had been watching the last 3 or 4 games, and it just goes to show that kids are always going to be kids, but when you get the right leaders together, stuff changes. And like I don't think I've seen that much energy from this Tiger team in the last 2 weeks. So stay healthy and do good things.
Yep, exactly. That's right. Caldy, he's already turned down, trying to keep his fingers warm. We don't want to get out in the cold. It's going to be cold. But, folks, that's going to be all for tonight. Once again, I do want to thank our in-game sponsors for tonight. Our in-game sponsors, of course, Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral and Cremation Services, Dawson Limousine, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, Etc. Tanning and Clothing, Southern Lock and Glass, Freeborn Maury Electric Cooperative, David Valerio at Robert Hoffman Realty, Southern Minnesota Branding, in the Albert Lee CVB. With that, I've been Sports Director Dave Nelson alongside of Big J25, Jay Behrens.
Yeah, sports.
And Marcus Antonio Calderon.
I like how he said, I've been Sports Director.
Oh,
like what?
This has been Sports Director.
Oh.
With that, I'm going to end our broadcast on our YouTube Boxcast and website, so you're going to lose there.
Thanks, folks. Stay